kind of like the church of rock and roll kind of thing. Like, you're there, you're not bothering anybody. No one has a fight here. No one has arguments. It's just not like any other live music club I've ever been before. I don't know how it gets that aura, what makes it special that way. For some reason, it's just like, I don't know, people just like, they're not judgmental in this place. They just let you be. You do whatever you want kind of thing. No rules. There's no bullshit here. This isn't a place to be seen. It's a place to come and listen to live music. The whole focus is on the band. Everything is just very simple.
But it was interesting because the first time we played here, there were maybe 5 people, and then the next time there was maybe 10 people, and then it just seemed to grow and grow until we could sell the place out, which we did when we re-released one of our albums. It's so amazing to see this place packed to the rafters. Obviously not literally, because that's impossible.
For most artists, selling out here on a Friday or Saturday is like the first step to kind of making it, what everyone hopes to do.
I think at one point it was definitely nerve-wracking for us to say, oh, we're playing at the Horseshoe. But it's now not so much fear as it is excitement to play here.
The stage is so big, but the people are right there. It's not like there's a huge gap and you can't touch anybody, but people put their drinks on stage. Like, it's such the synergy at this place is just something that there are very few places that match that.
I don't know, but there's something magical about this room. The sound is really good in it for a place with a low ceiling. And again, there's something about that, you can put your feet up, it's not your grandmother's place. You're not worried about scuffing it.
Certainly the atmosphere as you walk in, if you've never been here before, is critical to the enjoyment of the show. And if you've been to somewhere like the Horseshoe a couple hundred times, you bring that with you too. My memories of this place are steeped in the past, so that doesn't really change. I mean, this is the first place I got served, one of the first places I ever saw live music, and to work here is an incredible stroke of good fortune.
I'm an atheist, and I believe that live music and rock and roll is my religion. So this is my church or my synagogue or my ashram. So to me, it's a very deep connection. I don't connect with every single band that plays here. I have had artists play here that I have a deep connection where I go home at the end of the evening and I feel my life has changed a little bit, where I've reaffirmed some things that I believe in through the power of live music and rock and roll, whether it's the lyrical content or whether it's just simply the performance on the stage.
I still think it's the benchmark for rock music. I know it was a big deal for us to come play at the Horseshoe when we moved here. It's like, okay, you played the Horseshoe, what's next?
So depending on one's musical taste, seeing someone like Joel Plaskett, Blue Rodeo, Wilco, the old 97s, Dropkick Murphys, Bad Religion, playing on this stage is more than just, they were good, I like their songs. It's, oh my God, those lyrics are amazing. I really believe in the same things that they believe in. Or musically, that power was just so amazing. The feeling that I had afterwards is just euphoric, right? It's better than orgasmic sex. It's better than the best drug out there in the world. Perhaps better than your first birth child and getting married.
The displays of memorabilia in the front add to it, but certainly you feel the history of it when you walk in.
But when we play here, it's really like coming home in a sense, even though Thunder Bay is our hometown, and we do have our own kind of like hometown bar there. This is home for us in Toronto. It's where all our friends come to watch us play. And when you're on the road for so long, and you get back here and you see all the familiar faces, it's like a nice homecoming, and this has always been the venue of that.
This I think the Horseshoe is like our place to play in Toronto. If we were going to pick anywhere, we could probably pick here because it means so much to us. Just because this was like probably our first big show.
Yeah.
Like, even though it was on a Monday night, we were still like going crazy at the house. Be like, oh my God, we're gonna play here. So, I mean, it's always been special to us that way.
People want to see their favorite bands live. They love seeing them in small clubs rather than big amphitheaters and big arenas. It's much more magical. You have much more of a chance of that connection in a smaller. And it's always fun to see stuff that's rising. You feel like you're part of it. Even though you're not really part of it, you're not part of that community, you get sucked into it by actually feeling that you're part of the growth of that. You get to go and tell all your friends, I saw this amazing band, you have to see it next time. It becomes part of that excitement. That hasn't changed yet. Hopefully it doesn't.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hey! Soundcheck! Slaves to the night, it's all we are. Short inside, we're out of cards. Wherever you are.